Hi guys, it's Matt here from MCS-books, and today I'm here to do an Easter Reads video. Now, as you can probably see, I'm in a different location, and I am actually now back in England. And of course, I have been greeted by the great British weather. Although the weather in London isn't too different, but it's definitely a little bit grimmer here since it's so grey. I landed here on Monday evening, and so I've been kind of taking it a little bit slowly. And you know what, something I have missed about being here in Devon is waking up to the sound of seagulls. Now, I know lots of people usually come to the seaside and hate the sound of the seagulls in the morning because they do get up quite early and they do screech, but I really like that sound. It just is a very comforting and homely sound, for me at least, for living near the beach. So anyway, enough about this situation. Let's start with the video. What I'm going to do is, it's going to be a little bit of a kind of casual catch-up and a little explanation of what I'm reading at the moment and what I plan to read, because as of tomorrow, it is the Easter weekend. So I'm going to do some Easter reads. I've got 4 books here that I hope to finish reading now or read a little bit later on. And because of course it's my birthday at the end of this Easter weekend, I'm hoping to do an Easter weekend vlog. So it'll just be it'll be a cross between a reading vlog and a birthday vlog and a welcome back to Sidmouth vlog. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy that vloggy style. Haven't done it before, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. But you know, I've been watching other people do vlogs, and I think I can make my own. At least I'll try. Anyway, to the books. I'm currently reading, and I don't know why it's been taking me so long to read this book, but I'm currently reading Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Carroll. So Shazza, if you're watching this, I'm finally getting to the book. And unfortunately, I had a little bit of an accident in that I dropped it in the bath last night. So it's kind of, yeah, it's got a bit fluffy, but it's fine. I'm almost finished. I think I only have a few more chapters left, so I can finish this one today. I'm enjoying it, actually. Do you know what? I'm surprised I haven't read it before, and having seen the movie, you know, I kind of felt like I didn't need to read it, because I don't know why I thought that, because you know, the books are always better than the movies. But actually, this book, reading the book, explains a lot in the movie that just doesn't get explained at all. So I'm glad to finally get round to this and to like understand the story a bit better, even though it is just so like absurd and random, and there's no real plot to it. It just keeps on going from like moment to moment to moment. But you know, I am definitely enjoying it. And of course it's starting to rain, so you might be able to hear the raindrops because I am in the conservatory today, because trying to get some light. For the rest of the weekend, since I'm probably going to finish Alice in Wonderland today, I have 3 books. They're all quite short books, again, because I'm actually running out of books, so I need to either go to the library here, I need to get a library card, because I haven't lived in the UK for a long time, so I need to get a library card, so either go to the library, or, I mean, since it's my birthday, I might get some bookish gift vouchers from my family, because that's what they tend to give me, and it's usually what I ask for. So perhaps in the bookish vlog you might see me buying some books. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen this weekend? I certainly don't. And Davide is coming to visit me, actually. And oh god, so sorry Davide, I'm just going to tell everyone this story. Davide is coming to visit me, and it's the first time he's coming, or it's the first time he's going to meet my family. And you know, he was a little bit nervous meeting my mum and her husband and possibly my grandma, because my grandma lives around here anyway. So then yesterday, talking to my mum about what I wanted to do for my birthday, because you know how it is, the family always wants to get together and do something nice. And I was like, oh, I don't mind really, and my mum's going to be working on the Monday evening, just for a couple of hours. So we thought that maybe it would be nicer to do something in a day as opposed to like an evening meal. And I suggested we do a birthday brunch, because I mean I love brunch and I love pastries and you know, it's perfect. So then, oh, hello. I have a little catty visitor. Hello, Leo. What was I saying? So anyway, so then he, so I was like, so my mum was like, yeah, sure, a brunch. So then she phoned up my grandma to be like, oh, you know, just bear in mind, try to keep Monday morning, afternoon free because we're going to have a birthday brunch for Matthew. And then my grandma was like, oh yeah, by the way, your aunt and uncle and all your cousins are coming down, so they'll want to come over too. And I was like, well, mum said to me, it's like, oh yeah, you know, your aunt and uncle and all your cousins are coming over. I invited them over for brunch, and I was like, oh, okay. Thinking, poor David, like, not only does he have to meet like my family, but he has to meet all of them in one go. Also turns out my brother and his girlfriend are coming down for the weekend. So he's got a whole bunch of people to meet, bless him. And my cousins are they're younger cousins, so they're pretty crazy. But I think it's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. I just hope David is, and I hope it's not too much for him. So anyway, the books. So I got these two. For Christmas, my dad bought me, was it 4 or 5? 5 little black classics, and I've read 3 of them now already. Are you coming to join me? We have a visitor. He's a grumpy cat. Yes, I'm very happy to be back because of the cats. We have 2 cats here, and I love cats. And I feel like a proper booktuber now, having cats crawling into my video. Anyway, to the books. Whoa, sorry, Leo. It doesn't help I'm on a rocking chair. To the books. So yeah, so I think these books are kind of like the best bridge books. You know, when you like finish reading one book and you don't know which book you want to start next. Particularly, I enjoy these when I finish reading a non-fiction book and I want to start another non-fiction book, but sometimes I feel it's a bit too much. These little black classics are great for just those in-between reads, because they're like 50 pages long. I think this one's a little bit longer, but they're 50 pages long, they're easy to read, and they're usually quite enjoyable, and you get to learn like of a new book that you might want to read the whole thing of. So I've got 2 left to read, which I might read over this weekend. I've got The Old Man of the Moon by Shen Fu. It says, it's a moving 19th century account, lost for many decades, of a Chinese official's all-consuming love for his wife. And yeah, you know, I haven't heard of him, haven't heard of this book, so I'm quite excited to get into it. And then the other one is The Book of Tea by Kakuzo Okakura. It says, this 1906 guide to the beauty of the tea ceremony is both a paean to the art of simplicity and a wry critique of the West's view of Japan, which I think sounds really interesting. So I'm quite excited to get to this, and it's nice because it is that little bit longer. So I'll hopefully get to these 2 over the weekend. And I've got one more book, which is The Reluctant Fundamentalist by Mohsin Hamid. I've had this book for quite a while now, and I haven't actually got around to reading it. I bought it because it sounded good, but I don't really like the cover. And I think, like, this cover, for some reason, makes me feel like I'm hungover. The colours of it, just like, it just feels like a hangover. So I think that's kind of been putting me off reading this book, but it does sound really good. And like, judging from the blurb, I think it's written in second person, which could be quite haunting, and it's all about like sort of Indian subcontinent concept versus Western concepts, and how like the worlds meet and how the worlds clash, and I don't know, I think it's going to be quite dark. But he's quite a renowned author, so I think it could be something enjoyable, even though it looks like a hangover. So yeah, so that's probably what I'm hoping to also get into and to read. I might not finish it because again, my reading isn't going so fast and I might be a bit busy over this weekend, so I might not finish it, but I do hope to start it for sure. And yeah, those are the 4 books that I hope to read. Sorry that I haven't really done like much content this week. I kind of, well, you know, I've been a bit busy. However, I do hope that after like the weekend comes, I can get into the swing of things. I'm also currently looking for a job, which is a nightmare. So yeah, that is my Easter reading plans and my little catch-up video. It was probably very rambly and a little bit all over the place. I hadn't really thought of what I wanted to talk about. I just knew I wanted to sit down and make a video for you guys, and yeah, I hope you liked it. So if you've read any of those books that I talked about today, please let me know what you thought of them and which ones you think maybe I should start with first. And do you know what? Why don't you recommend me a book that I can buy with some birthday book vouchers? I mean, I might not get them, who knows? However, I think it's likely that I will. So if I do, recommend me one book I should buy for my birthday. And I will see you next time for another video. Are you going to say goodbye, Leo? So I'll see you next time for another video. You can always give me a thumbs up if you would like. And as always, you are more than welcome to subscribe if you haven't yet already. Bye bye.